folks, dude here, doing a little bit of cruising around, and for some reason it came to me that probably I should, well, give you guys kind of a cool thing. If you cruise around and you do enough stuff, well, you need to have power. I actually have a video I'm going to adjunct to this as a link from my buddy Survival Dude 1217, where he said pretty much that he tapped into, like, you know, over in his little coin box area on his Subaru Baja, that he tapped into the system and pretty much gave himself an auxiliary power unit. Now, what he did was he actually hooked in to an always hot wire. So translation, the unit would always be powered without having to turn on the switch and run all the other power accessories that would even be on with your switch into the auxiliary or accessory position. You know, you do actually have like 4 positions on your key switch. You have lock, which is where it starts with. You have auxiliary, and then you have run, which is when your engine is actually in an idle position. Then, of course, you have a momentary position of start. So you put it into run, everything is on, everything is going. You put it into auxiliary, only a few things are running. There are some things that are always hot on your car, always. The horn always works, the brake lights always work, the headlights always work, and the running lights always work. Those are always hot things. Translation, hot, meaning it's always going to be active. Now, in terms of reading around underneath your dashboard for stuff that's always going to be hot, he actually tapped into his fuse box. That's a smart idea. Now, what they actually want to do on this one, though, is, or you know, what you would actually wish to do on this one, though, is you would wish to hook into some place and have another fuse. You can never have too many fuses. If you blow a fuse, that's better than burning out something or cooking something underneath your dashboard or frying your wiring harness or shorting out something really important. And, you know, in modern cars, you have a lot of stuff you really can mess up badly. Ergo, your airbags. If you tap into the situational awareness of your airbag system and you make it think that something's happening when it isn't, you're going to get a read on your dashboard and it's going to say, I'm malfunctioning. Or you set off a quarter stick of dynamite in your face at the wrong time and you get knocked the hell back in a big hurry, and it is not going to be pleasant. Now, charitably, you can do the stuff like Survival Dude did. Now, what I did, and this is just me, is I went to Walmart or, you know, one of the big box stores. I actually think I found this thing at Walmart. And what this is, it is a cigarette plug item. And it gives me, I don't know if you guys have seen it real good, but it gives me 2 cigarette plugs and it gives me 2 USB plugs with 5 volts, with not too much milliwatts, but 5 volts that can charge stuff. Now, what I did there is I also found myself, and it was not the easiest thing to find. I actually think I found it at Best Buy or somebody, but I found an 8-foot-long USB 2 micro USB charging cable. Now, what I can do with that one is I can hand that cable back to people in the back seat. They can charge their phone. Charitably, it's very easy to utilize in the front seat area, and it just makes life a lot easier. Now, because I'm driving a Honda CR-V, and well, Mrs. Dude and I both have Honda CR-Vs. I've got the blue one, she's got the silver one, but you've seen both cars in video. What I also have in this vehicle is it is basically built to be a mom-mobile in some instances. There's a lot of cool tech that they built into this thing. It also has a second cigarette lighter / power port in the back of the vehicle. So conceivably, I can run something in the back and the front. Now, this is just stuff to think about, but if you wish to do stuff easier for yourself, and you wish to have like your back passengers charging up at the same time as you charging up in the front, you could conceivably run 2 plugs off your car. There's stuff in the back that is not always going to be hot, but you can run a hot wire and a ground wire with a fuse underneath your carpeting, plug it up to the back, give yourself an auxiliary plug back there, and then give yourself another power port in your vehicle. Some cars are already set up like that, you know, because people have, you know, refrained from smoking as much as they used to. And, you know, back in the good old days, okay, I'm going to throw back the Wayback Machine here. Back in the good old days, the old cars had cigarette lighters in the center console in the back seat or in both passenger doors with ashtrays in the back seat. Now, they don't build cars like that anymore, but you can take advantage of that technology that is still around, and you can make yourself have an easier time of it. So be sure to hook your car up for, you know, easy convenience and power, because so much stuff actually now runs on those little 5-volt micro USB chargers. Read your phone, read your tablets, read your hub if you're running like, you know, a little Wi-Fi hub kind of guy like we have. any of those things can recharge off of that stuff, and they demand 5 volts. Well, 5 volts coming out of 12 volts is an easy conversion. You simply just have one of those little power converters. They work, they're easy, and they make your life better. I'm going to break over this one, folks. Of course, I'm doing a little road-wise thing here. And, well, it's time to say bye-bye. So eat good, keep the sun ring as always. Use these little power devices to your best effect. Good times. See you guys.